Quinn, how would you frame this win, maybe in the context of a snapshot of your season?
Well, I think, for us to have an opportunity to compete against a team that, the professionalism, the toughness, the experience, all those things, was a growth opportunity for us. The fact that we were able to play well enough to win tonight, obviously you're pleased about that. I think for us, this has been a year that's been, you can either focus on the adversity or focus on the opportunity. And there's opportunities for us, and we've been able, opportunities, it's metaphoric for, or indicative for guys like Derek Favors, Joe Johnson, what he's done, even what happened to Rudy tonight, opportunities for Jeff Withey, playing 12 guys, I think. That old adage, you got to be ready, it was true tonight, and I thought we had a lot of guys that were ready, and that's basically what we've been this year, is guys have had to be ready, and invariably they're needed.
Coach, over here. Before the series, you said your team was green in this experience. Do you still consider that now that you got this? And then also, how much time do you have till you're just right back in the fire taking on the Warriors?
Well, I think your second question, whether it's when we leave here and get on the bus or tomorrow morning, however you want to kind of conceptually move forward, I think that's something eventually, we'll talk about. Obviously not right now. We got to kind of collect ourselves. As far as being green goes, that's probably still the case, until you go through a lot more than our team's been through. But I think that's probably green from the standpoint of results and what are easily identifiable, experiences, Game 7s, first round playoffs, So we've never been in the second round, so now that's another first. But I think the seasoning of this group comes from our three veterans. I say that, George, Boris, and Joe, all three of those guys were great tonight in their own ways. I thought especially when Rudy was out, they were just stabilizing. So there's nothing green about those guys. And from that standpoint, I think our team, as long as we just try to be who we are and not diverge from that and try to, we don't have to prove that we're not young and inexperienced. We are. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe that can be an advantage in some way.
Yeah, to win 3 road games in the playoffs is almost historic, and to do it without, one of your top players. Can you speak to that achievement?
It's unusual. I don't know if there's been a series where the two teams have won collectively 5 road games. So in some ways for us, we felt like if we were going to be able to advance, in some ways it was fitting that it would be kind of through a difficult set of circumstances. So I don't think as much as our fans at home have been terrific, I thought tonight we understood wherever we were that it was going to have to be something that came from our group, more internally than anything external.